It's Friday, September 12th, 2014. I am Frankie Finger, and you're watching an all-new Q&A episode of Ask Frankie Friday.
Ask Frankie Friday. Not today. Don't ask him today. Ask Frankie Friday. Well, maybe you should ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. You know what? Go ahead and ask him something today. Ask Frankie Friday. Then he'll answer you on Friday.
That's right.
Homies, thanks for tuning in your YouTube dials to FSS for another schneppy of Ask Frankie. Now, this is a Q&A episode, and we've got a ton of Q&As for you, so
let's answer your questions.
Alright, homies, the first question comes from the homie The Fam. He asks, what's the tech deck with the blue and purple diamonds? Well, right up here, we have a short bus M2 shaped deck from NoComplyFingerboards.com. It has the Lauren Mock Pro graphic, and it isn't ever slick on the bottom, so it's super slidey material. But yeah, it's from No Comply Fingerboards, which is closed now, unfortunately, but it's a classic deck, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection.
You already know.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Mighty Beans Rock 5. What's the difference between a normal tech deck and a $100 fingerboard? Now, a tech deck's deck is made of plastic, and it's made in a factory where they make thousands of them in a day. Then it has regular trucks and plastic non-bearing wheels. And a custom fingerboard deck is made from plies of wood, just like a skateboard. It's put into a mold to get its shape, but when it comes out, it's sanded and finished by hand and can take hours to finish just one deck. Then you have custom-made trucks, which are computer designed and made in a very expensive casting process and finished with super straight axles and a stronger finish that lasts a lot longer than paint. And then bearing wheels on top of all that, instead of 100% plastic, they're made out of urethane.
Just like a skateboard wheel.
Then you have custom bearings pressed into each one.
Also like a skateboard wheel.
For a crazy fast wheel that rolls super smooth and also has more surface grip than a standard plastic wheel. So there is a great big difference, and I just barely scratched the surface of how different they can be. I didn't even mention tuning, which is a huge part of a fingerboard. But like I always say, it doesn't matter what kind of fingerboard you have as long as you have fun. And tech decks are fingerboards too.
And tech decks are fingerboards too.
Keep it real.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Luke Soriano. Frankie, do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
TMNT?
Yes, totally tubular, dude.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Matthew Johnson. If I send you a video, will you sponsor me? You know what, I'm sorry, but at this time, FSS is not sponsoring. If I do start sponsoring, I will post an announcement right here for everyone to see. So, if I do start sponsoring, you guys will be the first to know. You can send a single trick clip to possibly be featured right here on FSS. All you have to do is send your single trick clip to fsstotd@yahoo.com.
Alright.
Alright then, Bubbles, the next one is from the homie Steven S. Frankie, do you know of any fingerboard events in Florida? You know what? I don't. I'm not really hip to all the fingerboard events and things.
But
If anyone out there knows of any fingerboard events in Florida, please put them below in the comments. Steven?
check the comments.
Hopefully there's something going on for you. You already know.
Alright guys, the next one is from the homie Guns and Knives 13. Where can I get some FSS Slippy tape? Now, say this almost every Ask Frankie episode.
Super easy.
To send Frankie mail and or buy an FSS product, just send your mail to Frankie Fingerdecks, P.O. Box 256, Beverly Shores, Indiana, 46301, USA. To see all available products and prices, please press pause now.
Sorry, no coins.
Super easy.
Alright homies, the next one is from the homie Lynn Bateman. When will you do a tape and box workshop again? Well, right now I've got 2 reviews to finish. I'm trying to get my contest ready, but other than those things, I want to post a new one as soon as possible, and I need your ramp ideas. Make sure it's a ramp that I haven't already done, and make sure it isn't a bowl. Remember, I tried and failed with the bowl? It was sad. But anyway, yeah, give me your ramp ideas right down there. As soon as I get my reviews knocked out, I definitely want to post another tape and box workshop for you guys.
It is what it is.
Alright guys, the last question of today's Q&A episode is from the homie Zachary Bowman. Do you make and sell fingerboards?
What up, Zachary?
I do not sell fingerboards.
Shall we?
Everything I sell can be seen right here on the FSS product page. Ding! Wow.
Wow. It is what it is.
Alright guys, I gotta say thank you to all the Hubba Bubbas that asked me a question. And if you have a question for me, don't be afraid.
Put it below, yo.
Yay.
Alright then, Bubbles and Bubettes, that is it for this Q&A edition of Ask Frankie. The reason for the Q&A edition is to give me more time to do 2 things. Number 1, to find an item for the next What's in the Bag segment. And number 2, to round up more contestants for the Weirdo Wheel.
That's right.
So look out for the Weirdo Wheel on next Tuesday's TFT episode. And after you do that, make sure you email your trick clips to be featured right here on FSS. Email your pics and drawings for the Frankie frame and represent. Send in your Frankie mail and or buy an FSS product.
For a chance at the wheel.
Ask me a question for next Friday's Ask Frankie episode. Thank you, Bubbles, for watching and supporting FSS. I really appreciate. Now, very gently without Breaking Bad on your iPad. I will see you homies sooner than I can cook potatoes.